guess is start out if anybody have anything to say. If that's all right with the council, I need you all to approve if he has something to say. Okay.
Mr. Mayor, council people, citizens, wanted to make you all aware of the open records request I just recently did, and I'm going to read the city's response on it. Please be advised that in response to your open records request submitted on October 26, requesting records for the iPad used by Councilmember Copeland from January 2015 to October 26 of 2016, we have determined that one CD relates to this request that may be shared with you under the Open Records Act. Of the 93 emails sent from the iPad, only 14 are city business. Of the 76 in the deleted file of the iPad, one is related to city business. Approximately 10,600 emails are in the inbox, and of that 41 related to city business. Of 47 video pictures on the iPad, none were related to city business. So, as best as I can tell, my math is not the best, but 85% of the sent emails are for personal use. 99% of the deleted emails are for personal use. 99.5% of the received emails are for personal use. And all the video and picture files on the iPad are for personal use. So, in my humble opinion, there's a disproportionate amount of personal use of this city-owned iPad. That also, my understanding is the city pays the data usage on those iPads. So, I'd like that to be looked into. I'd like Tim Butler to look at it and examine it, see if there's any KRSs that have been violated, misuse of this iPad. See if there's anything that needs to be recommended to the ethics board. I'd personally like to know what the content is of this large amount of personal use on this iPad. I'd like to get those records released as well. Thank you.
Well, I would like to address.
Do you know anything about this, Mayor?
Yeah, I'm aware of every open records that comes into City Hall. Bobby alerts me to those. I do not ask why, because that's what she told me the very first day. We don't ask why, we just fill out the open records. So in this situation, I have looked into it. I have looked into it in detail, and it's appalling and disturbing to use that. But in light of the packet that we received today that was sitting outside the doorstep when City Clerk Bryant walked in, I'm going to have advice by council and maybe by the ethics board and Attorney General's office or whoever to find out what's going on and why, and if there's anything that has been broken, any laws or any misconduct and ethics violations or anything. And I think it's, and at this point, I really would not like to discuss it, because if it is, it could turn into a criminal investigation or go further. So I don't, other than that, I just don't want to discuss it.
Well, I think I have a right to address it. There was an open record request done. It was vaguely large in the detail that it wanted. My emails are together. So the 10,000 emails are on my personal Gmail account, which is synced to the personal iPad. To the business iPad. So those 10,000 emails are my personal emails plus city business. I was asked to give all of the city business emails. That's what I did. Anything that said Councilwoman Copeland in it, I gave it as well.
You're using iPad for city business, it's city property. You can't take personal emails on city property.
Wait a minute, my email that I use is my personal email, and we discussed this in previous meetings. So all of those emails are also on that iPad. However, I receive city business emails to that personal email address.
Well, in the beginning of this, in the beginning of this administration, everyone was advised to get a separate email. And of course, if your personal email is linked to a city government, it is subject to open records. So you can call it personal, but, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on this, but you can call it personal. But if you use this, council members, employees, if you use this to do personal business, you're in violation. And that's all I'm going to say on this, and I would like to move on to the meeting because
You can discuss it all.
yeah, you can discuss it all you want, but I just,
I hope you investigate mine too, because I use mine for personal. I take pictures of it. I had no idea that I could use my iPad to take pictures. Where's that written? When did I get that written? Did I miss it?
it's a.
And when it was set up, I was asked that I want to get my emails on my iPad. I was asked by the city guru that I want to pick my, I said, sure. So when I turn my iPad on, I get my personal emails. I was asked, do I want to do that? There's a mail button. I hit a mail button and my personal emails come up. So I guess I violated it too.
And mine is synced to my other email, and I've got, Barbara tell you, I got 1 million emails. I don't delete mine. I got probably 34,000 emails that I don't use my iPad for that.
I don't send emails from my iPad. I receive my personal emails. And I use my iPad. I've used it to take pictures. If I'm in violation, I don't know when, if I was advised of that when I got the iPad and I signed something that said it, so be it. I was guilty.
I say the same thing because I received the same thing that Fred and most of these guys had. And if that was illegal, we should have had something before we see this iPad. And also, there are KRS, city council members can investigate many activities in city government. And since this issue came up, I'm going to make a recommendation to the council, KRS, there will be an investigation of everything in the city, including the mayor, administration, everything. And I have that authority on the KRS, but I had to bring it for the council. If it's going to come up, I'm going to bring up something else, an investigation of all activity in the city government. That's my comment.
Okay, let's move forward. I think I might be a step ahead of you though, Francis.
See?
I said I might be a step ahead of you though, but we'll do it.